CTV's senior political correspondent, Michael Couteur, on next steps to make that project a reality. Mike.
Sandy, despite last week's signing of a memorandum of understanding, there are still a number of steps before there are shovels in the ground.
Do you support a pipeline?
Opposition MPs grilled the Environment Minister about a possible new pipeline from Alberta to the BC coast. But Julie DeBruzen says it's not only up to the federal government.
If the provinces and the Indigenous peoples are in agreement, that then there is a pathway to actually make that happen. But I am not
what
going
happen?
For a pipeline. But
Thank you.
While the federal government does have the jurisdiction over interprovincial pipelines, the minister says any project will have to involve all stakeholders.
There needs to be agreement from the province of British Columbia and of Indigenous peoples, and we're not going to override the jurisdiction of our provinces, and we're not going to override the rights of Indigenous rights holders.
The coastal First Nations are opposed to a pipeline going through their land in northwestern BC, but the route still isn't decided. The former head of Kinder Morgan Canada points out there is another path.
And the market should decide where that pipeline ends up. Like, is it Kitimat? Is it Prince Rupert? Is it Vancouver? Do we go back to Vancouver and build another pipe, along the existing Trans Mountain route, which is always an alternative?
On CTV's Question Period, BC Premier David Eby said he'd be willing to talk about a pipeline through his province if the tanker ban remains in place. In a statement, Premier Daniel Smith said, "I will also continue to engage with the Premier on the larger bitumen pipeline project to see what ideas he has on how we can ensure this project can proceed in a manner that benefits both Albertans and British Columbians." And there is some time for that. Alberta has until July 1st to submit its pipeline application to the Federal Major Projects Office. Sandy?
All right, CTV's Michael Couteur.